Welcome to the 92nd episode of Next Gen Update. This week's show is brought to you by Controller Chaos, where controller modding is in your hands, and Control Freak, the world's most advanced controller accessories out there. I am your host for this week's show. In this week's show we will be talking about PS3, PlayStation, Sony, the PlayStation 4. We will be talking about all those topics tonight. First of all, we'll start out with the pros and the cons of the PlayStation 3. The pros, they got a lower percent failure rate. They use Blu-ray technology. They're more worth it in the long run. That means if you get one, it'll be worth it. It's a lot quieter than that big old hunk of junk of Xbox 360 that most people have because it's cheaper. They got a higher capacity disc format that developers can take advantage of. They will eventually surpass the Xbox and Wii for first place. It is cheaper than the Xbox 360 in the long run. That means if you only have $1,000 to spend, it'll be cheaper if you buy the PS3. Trust me, I own one and it has been way cheaper. You will have more games and it will be more exclusive than the Xbox 360. You don't have to keep replacing the batteries and the controllers. It is so much nicer where you just plug it in and you can keep playing. You could be in the middle of a game and you'd be going ham on people and your controller dies and you die and you are screwed. You're like, what the heck, why did I die? No, and you throw and break things and out of control. Has an internet browser, which is a good thing. Cons. The PlayStation Network is not as good as the Xbox Live as of now, which I'm sure that has changed because these are quite old. No cross-game voice chat. You can't talk to somebody while you're playing Call of Duty and they're playing Madden. It may glitch and renders the system be useless. That's happened to me, and I had it fixed. It may stop reading discs. Not too many cons. I mean, it's a good deal. The PlayStation 4 pros and cons, they're not too bad. The pros has unparalleled power, which I really don't know what that means. I guess it's fair pricing. I mean, $400 for a PlayStation 4, I think that's a little too much. Has more features, has Blu-ray flexibility. Excuse me. It's a quieter operation than the PlayStation 3, I guess. You know, I really don't know. I'm not going to buy one anytime soon. What is going on back there? What is going on back there? There's a random cat climbing out of my bed or something. Anywho, we'll forget about that. The cons, no backward compatibility. That means you can't put a PlayStation 3 game in a PlayStation 4 and play it. It will just do nothing. Has music limitations, has a weak inventory. There is an online fee. Yes, gentlemen, online fee. You cannot play for free online anymore. That's why I recommend the PlayStation 3. Since it has just been released, there are early jitters and bugs. That goes from system glitches to not working to freezing up to you being in the middle of game and all of a sudden just game freeze and you're stuck and you're like, what is going on? I'm freaking out, throwing things, breaking things, whatever. That's what it is. That's about it for the pros and cons. I mean, that's really all there was to talk about, pros and cons. I could talk about what is all inside the systems, but that'll take up hours and hours because there's a lot to talk about for especially the PlayStation 3. As of now, it's upgraded really to the maximum, and there is a lot of stuff that is inside that little plastic box, believe it or not. PlayStation 4, they got new upgrades. I guess they got a better operating system, memory system, which I don't, what are they going to do, put a terabyte in it or what? I mean, that's crazy. I don't know if they do, but if they did, that'd be pretty cool. That's about it for this week. yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Adios.